Hello there, this is Anthony Johnson, and this is another SQL demonstration. In this video, we will be demonstrating how to use the left and the right function. So as you see here, I have a select top team query. We have our first name, last name, gender, and age. So the premise of this is we want to concatenate our values. So it's only going to be one column, but we want to have the full, actually, we're going to have the full name and then just the first initial of their last name, the first letter of their gender, and then their age. So how will we do that? We're going to do select from our table name. We're actually just going to grab this because we have some foreign names in here. And just for clean representation of what I'm talking about, I am going to actually just place this little filter here. So now let's give our table an alias of L. So we'll say L dot first name, because we want their whole first name, plus this is the original way of concatenating things. We want the last name, right? But we only want the first letter. So we're going to do left, and then our expression that we're searching, which is last name, separated by a comma, and then we want to do 1, signifying we only want the first letter from that expression that we're searching from the left. We want the first letter from the left, which will be, and if we're looking at the first row, will be E for Alice. Then we're going to do plus. I'm going to concatenate our gender. But there, we only want to use left again. You only want the first letter or the first character from the left. And then we're just going to concatenate our age here. We'll just put a hyphen there. Okay. Now I'm just going to actually take this top 10 as well. Keep it unison across the board. Now, as you can see, we didn't put a column header, and it worked like we wanted to. But opposed to having this extra comma here, or this extra comma, just put a hyphen there so we can clean that up a little bit. Okay. Looks a little better. Let's just put a /. Okay. We'll just put a / here as well. And as you can see, as I'm making the changes, it's reflecting in our results set. So essentially, these plus symbols are concatenating anything within our literals will be displayed as it's showing here. So we have our first name, which is our first full name. And we have our initial, or our first letter of our last name. Then we have our gender, signified by the first letter and the gender. And then we have their age. So now what if we wanted to do let's see. What if we wanted to get the last name, or the last letter of our last names? So we'll do right. And then it wouldn't make sense to change the gender because it will end in E regardless, male, female. So we want to take the first right character in our last name column. So if we go up here and we just check out again. So for Susan, it should be S. It should be S for the first five, I should say. So the first 5 names should end in S. Let's see if that's what we get. First 5 names, separate after the comma. Looks like they're S. They are S's. Then we have the following respective last characters of the person's last name. So that is how you use the left and right function. So you either, if you want to do left or right, you have to put your expression, what you're searching. It can be a parameter, a variable, an actual column name, and then you signify, you separate it with a comma, and then you place your number there that you want to, how many characters you want to, from that place that you signify from the left, how many characters do you want to go over from the left? So let's say, you know what, actually, I'm just going to declare a quick variable and show you like that. At var, it's going to call it varchar 50 equals what am I doing tonight? Okay, so now let at var, but let's say we want to, so you see, we're going to say from the right, and this is the right in our text. So I'll say right three. And let's see what that's going to bring us. I'm guessing it's going to bring us from G all the way to what, but I could be wrong. Let's see. And I was wrong because it literally only took the first 3 characters. So you only get back what you placed there. So let's say if you wanted to just take the first one, what do you think would be from the right? What's the first character? I'm banking on a question mark. And there we have it. So also take into account that spaces between your text is counted as a character. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's place a 9 there and let's see what we get back. We get the whole term tonight. So let's do 10. Let's go one over. wonder if we're only gonna get G back. So we get G tonight. Okay. Let's change this to left just for visual sakes. So let's just look at it before we execute it. So we want 10 from the left. This is the left. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're gonna get what am I back. And as you can see, what am I? Just put a little header. And let's just remove that 0. We should only get back a W. Now what if we had a space here? What will we get back? We get back blank. So there you have it. That was the left and the right function. The first demonstration was with actual columns in the table, and the second demonstration was with variables, which I think personally gave you guys a better visual representation. So I hope this was helpful. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and bye-bye.